So as I mentioned in my last review, Esso robot racers were premiums that were given out with fill-ups at Esso gas stations in Canada, UK, and Europe. And they are basically imported versions of Maruka's Change Robo line. There are 8 in the line, 4 trucks and 4 cars. The trucks all shared a similar body type. The cars were all different. This is an example of one of the trucks. It's called Command Van. It's number 5 here. The trucks are simple, and they don't, I don't know, man, they don't feel like they're from the same line, but they are. Like if you go and look at the original Japanese Maruka Change Robo releases, they're all 1 through 8 are all in the same type of box. There's a Series 1 and Series 2, but essentially they're all kind of like this. And to give you an example, here is the Japanese version, and this is actually the cement mixer one, which is, in this version it's called Dromo, but it's like number 3, and then it's like basically mixer robo. Now these were a little different than the other ones, and that these ones had a pullback action, but these have like one of those sparking actions that you would see. I also want to make a comment on the card art here that, you know, the colors are different, but that's okay because, you know, maybe there was another version of the toy. But note that whoever did this didn't know that the hands pulled out, like I didn't know, right? So not only do you not know, the instructions don't tell you to pull the hands down. The photos on the package don't tell you to do anything with it. They just have them up like gull wings for some reason. So there's really no mention that you're supposed to pull those hands down anywhere. But I do like the sparking action illustration. And if you really kind of get up on the art, like you notice just how kludgy and handmade it is. But it's charming, I guess, you know, it's folksy. Yeah, I can picture the poor graphic designer who's like, all right, man, you're making some card arts for some Transformers. Cool. What do I got for reference? Well, I mean, you got these little sketchy black and white photographs, so we really can't give you the color. And I mean, they look like they might be transformed, right? But go for it. I don't know. It's fun, but like, it's weird, right? I don't know. I mean, sparking action is pretty cool. And normally I wouldn't take these off the card if I already had it, but this one has the card's screwed up. So we're gonna just kind of massage this, and oh, look at it. It'll just pop right out. You can see, I mean, they're basically the same body style. They're just have different, this little attachment on the back is replaced for the one, but otherwise they're, I mean, they got the same heads, and the body mold's the same. The stickers are different, but that's pretty much it. And I'll have like a little opening door here. What does that do? I've actually never opened these before. Let's take a look. Am I doing it right? I can't. Maybe they don't open. I think the cement mixer has a little, oh yeah. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. But what's the point of it? I don't know. I digress. So these were, again, like just giveaways, you know, and they were pretty much directly imported from Japan. I don't know if this wording is Japanese in the original. I'll have to look that up. It says danger. It says basically an explosive delivery truck. And the transformation is pretty simple. Just close those around. Just got to be kind of careful. Doesn't do anything else. Jesus. Time has not been kind. I don't want to force it. But essentially, they're going to go like that. and you can still do that, but there's no like pullback action. These are just sort of friction, as opposed to these which have a pullback action. I wonder if this one will close up easier. There we go. And that closes up. Oh, the hands come out. Oh, look at that. Look, I'm learning new things. And you're learning along with me. Like on that, and then, ooh, some stress on that plastic, man. Look at that. I just forced to close this, and you can see little stress marks. So I guess be careful. Yeah, so these come down and have a little bit of hand. Oh, I could do that without destroying it. Jesus. So this one's a little more meandering than the last one I did. Sorry. But yeah, that's interesting. But what's also interesting is why you've got this opening drum, which is interesting, but what's the point of it if it's on the back? Just as a rocket engine, maybe? I don't know. I feel like I want to get this one open now, but I don't want to break it. Oh, there we go. Oh, and that was got rockets in it. So that's kind of neat. So each one of these has a little secret in its compartment, which is cool. Yeah, I mean, they're neat. They're pretty solid, but I would be very careful about actually transforming them into their car modes. Just for the, you saw the stress fracture on from doing this. Like, I would just be really careful. They're bound to be brittle. They're, you know, over 30 years old at this point. But they're fun, and they're obscure little things to pick around, and they're generally cheap. You know, you can if you find these on the card, they're like $20 for the robot racer. The Japanese versions, oddly enough, the prices vary all over the place. I've seen them for $10. I've seen them for $70. It all depends on what seller thinks they have. And because they're so unknown, the prices are unknown, and nobody knows what to look them up to see what their value is compared to past sales or anything. So they're largely priced all over the place, but it also means that, you know, you find someone that doesn't really understand or know what they have, it could be a cheap score for you. To have some really interesting, obscure little robots in your collection that everyone's going to be like, what the hell are those things? So yeah, robot racers, command van, and Dromo, which I don't know their Japanese names. I forget, but it's, you know, the number 5 and number 3. Right on. Josh from CollectionDX. We'll see you next time.